Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some of you probably thought that we fell off the face of the earth or something because we haven't been doing the tarot card readings for about 3 weeks. Here's the truth. The truth is, yours truly went on a trip in the motorhome for 3 weeks. Believe it or not, you wouldn't think this in today's world, but everywhere we went, there was not enough internet for us to do our weekly things. Consequently, we didn't get to do them. And then I also had the new project, which just launched today, the spiritualcoffeehouse.com. So everything kind of got cripper crappered up for a little bit, but we're back on target now. Woohoo! Woohoo! How's everybody doing?
Good.
I
Very
Busy.
good.
missed you guys. I missed you guys. All right. So on tonight's agenda, I guess we'll start off with the weekly forecasts. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
All righty. Who would like to go first? I've got some weird stuff going on my wall right here.
Yep. And over the top of your cabinet there.
Oh, Spirit is just having a lovely time.
All around you as well.
Beautiful.
There. Oh my goodness.
You got some visitors over there, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness. Where is that coming from?
Is there a aquarium or something in the room?
No, there's nothing in here that would do
You've
that.
got a crystal.
No, there's no crystal. They're all in the case.
Is there a crystal? No?
Uh-uh. That's funny. All right, so who wants to go first with the weekly forecast?
I don't mind.
Everybody's being quiet. Don't make me have to pick. Go ahead, Tammy.
All right. This may be an emotional week coming up. The first card I have is emotional withdrawal. And it shows a fellow sitting by the water all by himself. And of course, water is cleansing. And it's also relaxing and giving time for meditation on something that's going to be maybe a little bit upsetting. But then you have the wisdom card. So that's great. Call upon your inner wisdom, your knowledge of those. In the background, you see a family. So call upon the power of the family and ancestors to help with your problem. And the last card is foundation and achievements. So you're going to want to build a firm foundation after the change that you're probably going to be going through and accomplish the things that you put it forth. And I'll leave you with that.
Boy, this is making me crazy. And it's not showing here. Like if you look at this wall, it's not there.
There's also a blue right above the sparklies.
Yeah.
That I can. Oh no, not that blue. Wait, not that blue. Now, if it was over this way by the window crack, I could kind of maybe see it. But no, that's moving around. I have no clue.
And it's up on the ceiling too.
I have no clue. All right. Somebody's visiting.
May have to
What?
speak to them.
Yeah, maybe when we get off. Who's next?
Oh.
Okay.
The first card I have is the Six of Cups. And this is really talking about friendship and the coordination of everything that's going on in your life with people. And not only friends that are here, but friends that have passed. And it's time to focus and spend time thinking about them because they're there and they're wanting to communicate with you. this is the star reversed, which is a lot of emotion and whatnot. But I'm also seeing a resistance to doing some things, and you need to stop resisting and just letting things flow. And last, Ace of Swords, which is all about thought. It's time to really put your thoughts together and organize them and make a plan for the upcoming months. How's that?
All right. Who's next? Okay.
First card I got is listen to your intuition. Kick back, relax, listen to yourself, listen to your higher self. You're gonna get the answers. And I don't understand this card so much, but I really think something's gonna happen in a year. It says a year from now. So something good is what I'm getting. There is a world in the center of that, so maybe it means the world. Something good is going to happen for the world, and I'm hoping that's true. Listening to your intuition, also listen to your angels. They got something they want to tell you. Just kick back, relax, and seize the moment just to listen to your higher self.
Hey, Dawn, yes or no? Is there a reason that deck looks familiar to me?
Yes, thank you, Randy, for the new deck of oracles.
I'm glad you're using them, honey. Okay, Lester.
First one I got was the drum. And what I'm getting with that one is it's time to listen to your inner self. It's time to listen to the drum beat of your heart. Go with what you feel. Second card is the sea creatures. And this one here is there's something being emerged. You're emerged in something. Maybe spirit is what I'm feeling with that card. And the last card I pulled was the offering card. And the offering is dealing with if you offer up to the spirit and waking up to the spirit, you can draw well from it. And that's what I'm getting out of the cards.
Okay. Tiff.
The first card I got is the South Node, which is don't let your past hold you back. And for me, that means that, things that happened yesterday or last week or when you were a kid, don't forget that it happened, but don't let it affect you now, and don't let what happened then get in your way of making decisions for the future. And the second card I got is the Blue Moon, which is believe in the impossible. And, don't let your expectations fall lower than they need to be. Always believe that anything you can do or say or think that, anything that you could possibly imagine, it can happen for you. And the third card I got is the Super Moon, which is emotions are running high, and, things may be scary or exciting or, something that you're not comfortable with, but don't let anything stop you from experiencing them, because experiencing them is how you're going to make, memories, and how you're going to know what you like or don't like. And, it's going to help you move forward. And to put them all together is, don't let yesterday affect tomorrow, and believe that anything you could possibly think of, you could do. And don't let emotions scare you into doing those things.
Okay. Well, boy, I'm telling you, this spirit is making me crazy. They need to back up a little bit. Making
Randy,
the hair
it's
on
your
the
turn.
back of, I know they're making the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
So
Look at all
one thing-
this.
okay, me and since I'm directing everything on the Facebook lives, as Randy's doing her forecast for the week, if you want to have a reading, please enter the word love and give us a topic that you want for a reading.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so starting off, I have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which that tells me that somebody is probably feeling like they don't have much direction. Kind of like they're floundering, looking for the right direction. But I also have the Temperance card, which, brings about balance. And I think that there's going to be a meeting of the minds, a coming together of people. And I would say that if you're looking for love this week, you might be looking for it in all the right places. All right. So, how many loves did we get, Colleen?
We have 2.
Okay, if you guys want an opportunity for this reading, type the word in love.
We have 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Sebastian made it.
Sorry,
There
I'm
he
late.
is.
Okay, Sebastian. I'm going to ask you to pick a number between, is it still 5, Colleen?
6.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 6. And the next word,
I've already got the words. I've got this figured out. If I'm
okay,
managing it.
okay,
Don't
perfect.
mess me up. I've already got
Okay.
it typed and ready to hit.
You got it. What number did you say, Sebastian?
3.
What number? 3?
Lisa Pearl. She wants on spiritual journey.
Okay, so let's see who's going to read for her. Oh, I guess that's going to be Lester and I. Lester, you want to go first?
Let me pull real quick.
Hold on while he's
Yes.
pulling. The next word is peace and give us a topic.
Okay, the first card I pulled was offerings. So you're gonna have to give up some offerings, offer up some sacrifices, maybe. Because the next card I got is a Tree of Life, which is concept. I mean, completion. I meant not concept. My bad. It's completion. And the last card is Vision Quest. And I feel this is you seeking for if you're on the right path or not. And I feel that that's what this is dealing with. Are you on the right path? Basically, give up some offerings, seek in the inner self, and you'll find your answer. And I'll leave you with that.
All right, and I've got the Moon, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Hangman in reverse, and the 5 of Wands. So what this is telling me is I'm feeling like you probably have, for whatever reason, been running a little bit from your gifts, your psychic mediumship gifts, your intuition. I also feel that things that may have been in the dark might be coming to the light. I feel like you have an idea of what your spiritual journey should look like, but it may not look like that at all. I feel that you are headed in the right direction. I do feel that you're looking at things from an entirely new perspective, but I feel like there may be some inner turmoil with you. Like, I feel like you have a direction you want to go in, but perhaps, old teachings or whatever are getting in the way, or some thought is getting in the way. That'll work itself out when it's supposed to. I would say don't struggle with it too much. Okay. How many of the next word do we have?
Hold on, I'm counting again. 3, 5.
Okay. So, Lester, you want to pick a number 1 to 5?
4.
Number 4,
Mm-hmm.
it's Audrey Denise Legamers Lama.
Okay.
She's feeling anxious and dense. Can she have a card, please? And the
Okay.
next word is circle and your topic.
Okay, so the next readers are Colleen and Tiffany.
Okay. I'll go first because then I can watch the cards. Sorry. The first card I pulled was the Six of Swords, and I'm pulling from the New Vision Tarot, which is pulling it from the Rider Waite from a different perspective, and I'm very drawn to that you've had this very strong struggle that you've been dealing with, and that you've been pushing forward, and now you just need to look at it from a different angle. You need to let go of the stress of everything and push forward into happiness. And sometimes you have to focus on things differently. And that's very strong. The next card is the World, which is telling me it's coming. It's coming. It's close. Things are going to settle down and be good, but you need to be willing to accept it and not be focused so much on the heaviness that you're experiencing. And then the last one is Nine of Pentacles, where there's this grace of you have a lot to be appreciate in your life, and it's time to focus on that and be really close to it. Amen. Tiffany, it's all yours.
The first card I got is the New Moon and Eclipse, which is expect powerful change. I feel like there's a situation that you're going through that in order to release yourself from that situation, something extremely emotional and extremely powerful is going to happen. And the next card I got is the New Moon in Leo, which is confidence is your key to success. So always put yourself first in the situation, and always remember that you are number one and you can do anything that you set your heart to. The third card I got is the New Moon in Taurus, which is prosperity lies ahead. In the situation, as long as as long as you get through the powerful emotions that are coming with it, and you always remember that you're number one, and you having the faith and confidence to push through any of it, that the situation is going to resolve itself, and it's going to resolve itself in a good and powerful way that's going to show you that you can do anything that you want to do.
Okay, fabulous. So, Colleen, how many do we have?
We have 6.
Okay. Tammy, would you like to pick a number?
4.
Lori Crawford. She's just looking for general advice. And the next group will be using the word happy.
Okay, and this is Tammy and Dawn.
All right. The first card I have is patience and planning. This is financial and career-wise. Take the patience and figure out exactly what you'd like to do and give it time. Don't rush into anything. The second card is suffering in silence. I think this is some kind of emotional thing that you're burying some things deep inside, that you can find a good friend to share this information with, and maybe get a different perspective on things. And the last card is shadow. And you have to remember that with the good comes the bad. and you are the one that can manifest your future. So focus on doing things in the light and don't let the darkness outweigh the light in your life. And I'll leave you with that.
Okay, Sebastian, you came in a little bit late, so you're kind of an oddball. Who do you want to work with tonight? You can work with me or anybody else you want to.
Oh, I don't mind anyone. Who wants to work with me?
Pick one.
Ouch. Miss Tammy, you're right underneath me. How you been today?
Good, thanks. I'll work
You
with
all right working with me?
Not at all. I'd love to.
Okay. So how many do we have in the next one?
Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Don, pick a number 1 to 5, please.
I didn't do the other reading. Are we passing that?
Oh,
Oh.
thank you for telling us.
Oh,
And that gives people more opportunity to enter their
There you go.
for the next round, and we pick another number then.
There's a reason for everything.
Go ahead, Don. I'm sorry, baby.
Sorry, it's a little discombobulated now, but that's okay. I'll be all right. There's something going on in your life that you are not actually wanting. Remember, there's something always better. If you don't like it, leave it. It's not good for you. Be assertive about it. You are your first priority. Without you, nothing else falls into place. And take action. At the end of the day, when you figure out that there's something always better and you're assertive about it, you're gonna be happy. I'll leave that with you.
Okay, now how many do we have?
Well, we have 5.
Okay, who wants to pick a number between 1 and 5?
3.
Okay.
That would be Fee Brooke, and she didn't state what she wanted, so it's a general reading. And if you want a reading in the next round, go ahead and type the word Zoom.
Okay, so Lester and Tammy, you're up.
you mean me and Tammy?
I mean Sebastian. I'm really doing well tonight.
Did them spirits mess you up? Maybe you needed to speak to
It
them
was
first.
it was the braids. Do you guys see all this? I just took the braids out of my hair. Look at this.
All right. I pulled 3 cards. I've got a 5 of swords. This tells me that you went through something recently, probably where you might not have seen eye to eye with somebody, or maybe where your thought or perspective has changed on something. Not what it used to be, but it's developed and you've maybe grown into new beliefs or perspectives. In the moment, I feel like you need to embrace your intuition. Trust your gut with the things going on around you, especially if you're going through transition. And moving forward, I see an Ace of Pentacles. You got a new beginning, probably on something physically or materially, maybe a job. That's what I got. But, oh, sorry, I got one more. I got a 4 of Swords. So put those old ways of thinking to rest. That backs the 4. Done.
Woo!
Thank you. My first card is awareness. And I think that the past has brought you to a certain awareness right now that you're willing to make some necessary changes. And I believe that the second card, fulfillment of wishes, means that as long as you put the effort forward and keep focused on what you want, and like I say, put one foot in front of the other as far as going for it. And the last card is victory and success. So I believe that all the hard work that you've gone through in the past that's brought you to a certain awareness, your wishes are going to be fulfilled as long as you stay focused, and victory and success in the end. And you can blow your horn then. I'll leave you with that.
Okay, normally I don't do this. Tammy, have you worked with any police departments?
Not really, no.
Okay, Colleen, you and I have.
Yes.
Do you see what's in the comments?
Yeah, I was thinking you and I are on the same wavelength. You and I need to do this one.
I'm
Or-
not, I don't even need to pull a card.
Go for it.
I feel like you guys are on point. What do you got, Colleen?
Well, I'm gonna pull on the cards because
I will-
think that
I will
I think
too,
that
but-
that will really help because I pulled them, and as you said that, I'm like going, I really need this one needs to be there. So, 5 of Cups. Okay, I want you to see that there are 2 cups here and there's 3 over here, and this person is so focused on this that they're missing this. And I really think that that's what's going on with this, is that there's an aspect of this that it could be accidental, but they're not looking towards the they're discounting that it could be something else. You've got a strong battle ahead of you. You've got to keep going, and you got to keep it steady, and you just got to keep plotting and keep going with it. And the Ace of Swords tells me that things will come together and it will be stronger for you. And I don't know why, but 561, there's something about 561. And those are the 3 cards. I mean, I don't usually look at the numbers like that, but 561 are making sense to me.
Okay. I've got the
had-
King of Swords. I've got Judgment. I've got the 4 of Wands. I've got the Queen of Swords. I'm going to tell you, you know, Colleen said, you know, something about a fight. Well, the King of Swords, you know, he's going to fight that fight. I see Judgment. So I think that in the end, things will come together. I see the 4 of Wands. So I feel like, you know, nothing would ever bring him back, but I feel like at some point you're going to have some sort of closure. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Can I pulled 3 cards and they seem really relevant. Can I?
Yep.
I think anybody else that has something should add, because I think it's important.
I pulled 3. I feel like right now we've got a Page of Cups. Well, this would be past, actually. The Page of Cups, it's an emotional journey that you've embarked upon. Whatever this is, it has a lot of emotions for it. So that would hint at what you're going through right now and that. But in the present, I have a Queen of Cups. So that's the one I thought was really relevant for you. Trust your gut. This is the emotional mama. She's the feeling mama. This is the most intuitive, other than maybe the High Priestess in the deck. So trust your gut, and moving forward, just work at what you feel you need to do on this journey that you're on. So just trust your guts, the thing I'm going to recommend, and to not give up on whatever it is you feel. And I'm gonna leave it at that and simple.
Okay. And I think we should move on. So how many of the words do we have?
Well, we would have 4.
Okay. Tiffany. 2.
Number 2. 2. Okay. Sandra Petty. She didn't put anything, so this is going to be a general message.
Okay. She's got Colleen and Tiffany.
Tiffany. Hold on. Don't want those cards. I have the 6 of Wands, which I'm looking at it and I'm thinking there's some kind of victory going on in your life that you should be celebrating, and not feeling guilty about feeling good about it. You also have the Page of Pentacles, which is reversed, which I'm getting the feeling that you're resisting something new. You kind of want to rest on that glory of what you've been able to accomplish, and you don't want to do new, but you have to do new to keep growing and keep going. And then you have the Ace of Cups reversed as well, which is talking about the whole idea of emotions tied to this newness that's going on. And you really need to ground yourself and just accept that these changes need to happen and move forward. Tiffany,
Excuse
your turn.
me, you guys, I just have to do this. Has anybody else noticed that after the last reading, all this stopped?
Yep.
Yep.
All the spirit action that has been going on over here all this time just stopped.
Yep.
Wow.
It's a great confirmation.
And then there's 2 light balls right here that keep expanding. Look at that. Okay. Tiffany?
The first card I got is a full moon in Virgo, which is you are good enough. That card, I can't say it any simpler than you are good enough, and you need to have more faith in yourself and faith in, how you work with spirit and how you portray yourself. The second card I got is the South Node, which is don't let your past hold you back. I feel like you look back at not necessarily what you did in the past, but what your parents did or what the grown-ups did around you, and you try to do as they did. And a lot of times I feel like that doesn't work out the way you thought it was going to work. The third card I got is the full moon in Cancer, which is a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like, with the situation of trying to do things like, the people before you, once you realize that it doesn't have to be that way and you can do things your own way, you'll see the outcome you were looking for, and the issue will resolve itself with you resolving, the issue in you. And I pulled an extra card just to get, clarity on it all. And it's the full moon in Sagittarius, which is look at the bigger picture. And to tie that all together with looking at the bigger picture, I feel it's like you need to look at yourself and how you handle certain situations and how, the people before you handled them, and look at the pros and cons of both of them, and then see how you want to do it. I want you to look at the situation with your own eyes and not what you've seen beforehand.
Okay. What do we have next?
4 numbers. And the next word is after this is sun.
So there's 4 numbers. Let's
4
go
numbers.
let's go with 3.
Okay, that is where'd it go? That would be Kathy Ingram Swim, and she is
Oh, nice.
give us anything, so it's a general read. And so the next word is going to be sun.
Okay, and Lester and I have that one. Lester, you want to take it first?
What are you doing?
You're on mute, Lester.
Did I just pull a jack? Oh goodness. Oh well. First card is the air card. And the air card's dealing with creativity. I mean, as you see, there's a lot of wind, a lot of motion, there's lots of motion in this one. Next one is the West card. And there's an owl on there, and the owl to me represents purity, but there's time to do a purge. We had the tree of life, and altogether, what I'm getting is gotta maybe step out after you purge, step out of your boundaries, and go with what you know to get the completion that you're looking for. And I'll leave you with that.
You know, I before I do this, I just got to tell you guys, I am still floored. I cannot believe that all this stopped as soon as we did that reading. Anybody
Wouldn't
that
you believe it?
anybody that didn't see this, go back to the beginning of the video and you're going to see all kinds of energy all around here. It was like a bunch of lights and everything. And the minute we gave that reading, it stopped. That's crazy. Okay.
That's spirit.
I know it is, but you know what? It's still amazing. After all this time, it's still amazing.
Always.
Okay. So we're doing a general.
Mhm.
Okay, Kathy, I feel like let's see. Whatever you're doing, make sure you do it to the best of your ability. Don't do anything half-ass. I feel that you're going to do well financially. I feel that you're manifesting, you know, you've got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, you've got the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, you've got the Page of Wands, and you've got the 2 of Swords. You know, I see that as good. I feel that you may have a decision that you need to make or a choice that you need to make, but I see it going well.
Okay. Are we there? So we have 1, 2, 3 sun. Did I freeze or did?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I have 4 suns now.
Okay. Somebody pick a number.
2.
2.
That would be Nancy Israeri. She's talking, she wants to know about her son Matthew's future. And the next word is going to be heart.
Okay, I would like to see that question reworded because why, guys?
Can't do readings for others. So
Exactly, without their consent.
So, Nancy, can you rephrase that question for us?
Why we're giving her that time, let's do somebody else and we'll come back to Nancy. We won't forget her.
Okay,
We'll
I've
come
got
back to
2
her.
people that have entered heart. 3. How about we go with the first person?
Okay.
Amy Girl Markel Bortner. She's talking about love.
Okay. Nancy got back. We'll do Nancy and then we'll go back to
Then I won't enter another name, otherwise it'll get confused.
no, we'll do her too, but we'll do Nancy first.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nancy has Dawn and Tammy.
What was the question? Or what was her?
Should she be worried about her son?
The first card I get is partnerships and alliances. And I see this as somebody helping someone up and supporting them. And the second card is passion ignited. So this is something that's going to have to do with feeling their heart. But the third card is suffering in silence. So maybe the decisions that they made weren't the ones that were best suited for them. The passion maybe that was ignited might have overtook the thoughts in the head as far as what they'd like to accomplish with that partner. So, or another partner. So I believe that in the beginning, there's going to be support and someone lifting someone up, and the passion's going to be blinding. And then maybe they're suffering in silence and trying to decide what they want to do in the end. Okay, and I'll leave you with that.
Okay. Where's our second half? Oh, okay.
Done?
I got reconsider, opportunity, and peaceful resolution.
Don't overthink it, Dawn.
I just
Okay.
reconsider. It's his path. You may not like it, and that's okay, but remember, it's his path. There's opportunities that's gonna bring you guys closer together. Even if it's not the path you thought he needs to take, it is the right path for him. And there's peaceful resolutions. Even if, again, if you don't like the path, always remember there's gonna be peaceful resolutions in the process of all of that. And I'll leave that with you.
Okay, great.
So we're
And
good.
now Amy girl.
Amy is looking about love, and while we're doing her reading, the next word is summer.
Okay, and she has Sebastian, are you there? She has Sebastian and Tammy are working together tonight.
And what was the topic?
Love.
Okay, the first card I have is spiritual strength. So I believe that you're spiritually rooted, and that as long as your partner is as well, I think that it'll bring up a lot of good conversation, and it'll also be a strong relationship. The next card is material harvest. So I think you know that what you put your energy into and focus on, that you can actually manifest for yourself. And the third card being the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is the chakra of creativity. So I think that you have a creative mind, and that that'll help in your love relationship. And I think you'll do real well. I'll leave you with that.
All right.
The first card I had, the recent past, was Six of Swords. Probably something you walked away from the situation. It was something or isn't something that's conducive for you. In your present, I have again a Queen of Cups. She's popular tonight. So that's kind of like a trusting your gut, and well, it's water, so go with the flow a little more. You're not supposed to be stuck in your head if you're a feeling kind of gal. So the last card I had was a Judgment card. I think moving forward, you need to shift your perspective a little bit. Because, well, I had one more after that, I lied. I had the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven tells me you need to rework a situation. And if it's got the Judgment next to it, maybe you should really start trying to look at how things differently. That things will happen for you as they're meant to. So maybe start focusing on work and it'll happen as soon as you stop looking. But I say go with your gut though, because this one's a major intuitive card. I'll leave it at that.
So Colleen, you know I never do this. But if anybody out there has somebody on the other side with a name that sounds like Ron, Ronald, just know they're tapping me on the shoulder and they just won't leave me alone. Okay, how many do we got?
5.
All right, Dawn. Pick a number.
3.
Barry Weintraub.
Oh, Barry.
So it's a general question about life. And the next word is strong.
Okay, I cannot take Barry because I know Barry very well. So let me see. We have Colleen.
Yes.
It's you and Tiffany.
Okay. So the first card I pulled was the 2 of Swords. And I get the sense that your life, you've kind of just been holding on and just going with whatever's happening and just closing your eyes and just trusting that it's going. And you're not seeing the beauty of what's going on in your life. And you need to open your eyes because there's beauty to be seen, as you can see. Okay. There's a change coming. Okay. The Death card, some people are afraid of it, but it shouldn't be. And it's a resistance to the change. You're resisting changing things in your life. And this is reminding you that you really need to just live with it and go with it because that change is going to help you. And then the 2 of Pentacles reversed is giving me this sense that you're having a trouble balancing, and Pentacles is about also very earth-minded things, not necessarily money that you're balancing, but everything else in your life you're struggling with balancing, right? And there's and this whole reading is two twos, one at the beginning and one at the end. And it's like, open your eyes, allow the changes to happen, don't resist them, and you will find your balance in this process. Tiffany, it's all yours.
Well, the first card I got is the Fixed Moon, which is hold your vision. I feel like there's a situation that you've had your eyes on doing for a while now, and it's time to look at the ideal picture that you have in your head and go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. And the second card I got is the full moon in Sagittarius, which is look at the bigger picture. With this idea that you have in your head, I feel like you need to look at every angle of, every angle of what could happen or would happen, and don't forget the small details of the situation. And the third card I got is the full moon in Capricorn, which is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So with the situation, it's been a long, hard, and drawn out thing that you had your attention on and your emotions on, your heart on, and it's been a struggle up to this point. And now's the time to just let it happen and relax yourself and put your anxiety away and trust that spirit has your back with everything. That's all.
Oh, okay, how many do we have, Colleen?
We have 3.
Let's
And
go
the next word is group.
let's go number 1.
That would be L.Y. Hammonds.
Okay, and let's see who she's getting. She is getting Lester. Oh, and me. Okay. All righty. We're ready to go here.
Oh,
Oh.
and it's all about love.
It's about love.
All about love.
Okay. Not the right time. No, I'm joking. Look at Lester laughing. Um,
You're not right for that.
It's not about your love life, Lester.
Why are you picking on me for?
Because
Well,
it's fun.
Because it's easy.
okay, let's get serious.
I don't know about that because he has.
Come on, we got to get
admired-
serious. This is somebody's love life right here.
But Lester has admired the last time he was on here, so
I know. We got to be careful with him.
Get it, brother.
He had a
Sorry,
girlfriend.
LY.
Come on now.
All right, we've got 5 of swords. We've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. I'm going to tell you, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, and I'm not even in this. So. Okay, so first of all, somebody has the upper hand. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which, you know, again, tells me that the power in this situation, one person has more power than the other. You've got the 7 of Cups in reverse, which I like that a whole lot better than if it was upright. You've got the 6 of Pentacles and you've got the 10 of Wands. I feel like this is a lot of work. I feel, you know, the 6 of Pentacles a lot of time is about like charity. I don't know that I feel this is so much a money thing as much as an energy thing. But, you know, the 10 of Wands, I mean, that's somebody that's exhausted, that's overworked, and needs to ask for help. So I'm not saying that the relationship should be thrown out the door or anything like that. But I would say that, you know, I would definitely have a conversation. Lester, are you going to sit there looking pretty?
No. Okay, I'll just read it the way it come out. Someone's being deceitful with you. This card here is the plant medicine, but if it was upright, it'll be about all about truth. Where it's this way, I'm feeling that it's more someone's being deception. So next card I pulled is the journey card. This is using your imagination, going on a journey, but going within yourself to find out what's going on, because the next one is staff, and it came in this way, upside down. If it was up this way, it would be a strong foundation, but where it came in this way, the foundation is broken. So with all that being said, you need to go within yourself and find out what is going on with you first, so you can come out and find out the truth and fix that foundation, because the foundation is cracked. And I'll leave you with that.
All right. What do we have, Colleen?
Nobody entered group, so if I go back through, there were only 3. So Autumn Lucas and Lori Pelosi are the last 2 that haven't had readings.
Okay, let's give another word just to be safe.
How about talk?
Okay, and out of those 2, somebody flip a coin. Okay, Lester, pick heads goes to who?
The first one, and the tails goes to the second one.
Okay.
And Yep, hello. Hit the floor.
Oh, wait,
It'll be the,
we have
it'll be
more
the
coming.
first one.
Hold
It'd be the first one, Colleen.
on. Autumn and Jeff. The first one is then Autumn Lucas.
Okay.
And the one we're doing,
Because
career,
because Tammy, I have a feeling is related to the next person.
yep, it's my brother.
I had that feeling too. That's funny.
So she can't read her brother.
Nope, I can't.
Okay.
Okay, and this is on career. First card, daydreams and decisions. It's time to, if you've been daydreaming while you're doing your mundane job, it's time to go after what you're daydreaming about. And you will find happiness there. Because if you're doing what you like, then it's not like work. So do something that you're putting your heart into. And that gets us to the next card, love abounds. So I believe that if you're happy in your job, you're going to be happy in your relationship, you're going to be happy in your life because you're going to know how to go about the things that make you happy. We're the ones in charge of our own happiness. Nobody can make it for us. And then the third card is trust. So if you have trust issues and you find somebody that you feel like you want to try a new relationship or something, I suggest you just leap right into it and trust your gut feeling. And I believe that everything looks like it's working out wonderful for you. I'll leave you with that.
Before the
All
next
right.
person reads, I just want to share that the next word is history, and we have 3 people already. So we have one more. Sebastian needs to do with Tammy, right? Or Dawn.
Who, did we get the person yet? And what they wanted?
Well, you just did one.
Right.
You had somebody working with you, right?
Yep, Dawn,
No,
Yes.
she's saying, did we pick the next person?
right.
Oh,
Okay.
So how many do we have?
we have 3, including, or 4, including your brother.
Well, if he gets picked, then we'll get somebody else to do the reading. Lester, pick a number.
3.
Tamara James is
Oh.
looking for spirituality.
Yeah, from a long ways away.
And Dawn, you still have to do the reading for the other person, right?
All right.
Let's just move on. I'm discombobulated.
Okay, so Tamara James, who's doing that?
Sebastian and myself, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and this is on spirituality.
And the next word is dawn. So if anybody
And by the way,
wants a reading, put the
Tamara,
word dawn in.
and by the way, Tamara comes from a very long ways away. She comes from Tasmania.
And she wants spirituality.
Right. The first card I have is win or lose. And it shows a saber stuck in the ground. So I believe that you should stand strong in your foundation and what you believe in and what rings true to your heart. And like this saber in this dirt or whatever, it's strong and it's mighty. And like I say, trust your gut. I feel that you're awaiting some kind of result. And I don't know exactly what this is. I think it may be a financial matter. And I believe that you'll be able to move forward in going after exactly what you want to do. If it's attending meditation classes or taking some kind of groups, you know, that look deeper into spirituality. And answer the questions that you have. I believe that you'll get the results that you need when this financial matter comes through. And then the third card is observe. And when you're into these classes or meditation, things like that for your spirituality, it's a good idea to keep journals so that you can mark down things that are significant on a daily basis and go back and read them a week later. Don't let them go too far in the past, but read them and see what they say, because a lot of times you'll find that when we write in a journal that we start to automatic write, and the words aren't necessarily ours, but handed down to you through spirit. And if you go back and read them a week later and say, I don't even remember writing these words, they're going to be something that stand out to you and something you should pay attention. And I'll leave you with that.
All right. Sebastian, before you go, Tamara, I don't remember. Today has been a whirlwind and I've talked to so many people. I don't remember if you and I had the ability to chat yet, but check out the spiritualcoffeehouse.com. And also on Facebook, there's the Spiritual Coffee House. They just went live today.
Okay. Now as far as spirituality goes, I have a 9 of Wands. I feel like, and then that's followed by a 6 of Swords. I feel like as far as in like a religious setting, I feel like you might have walked away from one because it felt like it just didn't fit with you. Like it was like everything was not conducive to you, maybe. I don't know. I get the sense that there was a lot of energy behind this that drove you to walk away from it. In the past, I also see an 8, sorry, let me get it. An 8 of Pentacles. This would talk about you working hard towards something and maybe not feeling like you're getting enough out of it and wanting to walk away. Maybe you're feeling beat and you're thinking about walking away. I don't know, maybe because now I have a Knight of Pentacles and I feel like maybe there's a lot of money going here and there and that's not conducive with you. And I think that's something that you're trying to change or something you feel needs to change. So I'm going to leave it with this because I've got a 7 of Pentacles. If there's a money situation that's you're struggling through or something that of that nature influencing your spiritual belief or development, rework the situation. I'm going to leave you with that.
Okay.
We have 2. And the next word will be like.
Actually, let's do this because I am still exhausted from the trip and launching the coffee house, the Spiritual Coffee House. Let's just do both of those two
Okay.
and then we'll wrap it up for the night.
Okay. So the first one is Alyssa, and she's just looking for a general life.
Okay. Lester, you and I want to take that?
Lester knows Alyssa.
Oh, he does.
Yes. She's my
Okay.
best friend.
Huh? What?
She's my best friend.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Well, see, you ruined it because he
She
didn't
said
know
she
her
likes-
until you said
likes-
something.
She likes Tammy, Randy, and Sebastian, though. She did say that you guys are amazing.
Oh, what?
Oh well, let's just do all three. Let's just honor her, okay?
Have
You've
at
met
it.
her in person, Colleen.
Hey, if you like, girl,
You've
if you
met her in
like
person.
me, if you like me, girl, I like you too.
4 on this. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it was a general read.
Life.
Okay. I feel that you know what you need to do. You know, you've got the High Priestess here, which is a great card for intuition. I feel
Favorite.
that it's a time for spiritual growth with you. I feel you're overwhelmed. I feel like emotions have been running high. And I feel like recently there was some sort of a loss. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it may have been financial. I feel like you're looking so much at what you've lost that you're not looking at what you still have. Okay? It's not as bad as you're thinking it is, and you're going to do just fine. You're going to recoup.
You want to go, Miss Tammy?
Sure. First card, suffering in silence. There's something that you're not talking about that you need to discuss with somebody so that you can get this weight off your chest. I believe it's something that's holding you back. Now that you're aware of it, you can go forward in pursuit of finding someone that you can speak to about it. And once you do that, you're going to be like beating feet on a horse. You're going to be racing to the finish line triumphant over this. It's amazing when we get the help we need as far as just somebody else understanding us and being non-judgmental and listening to our story, how that can be so healing for you, because that's taking the first step. And I believe after that, that you can just let it go. And the third card being power. So you're in charge. If you go through the steps that you need to, then being triumphant is going to give you a power feeling within yourself that you've done something and that you've accomplished something, and nothing, you have no limits. There's no limits out there for you. It's what you put your mind to, what you take care of business. You have to take care of your body and your mind and your soul. And I'll leave you with that.
There's the card that represents you in the presence, the Page of Swords. So this would be some kind of endeavor that you're embarking upon that's really head-based. You think a lot about this, probably even overthink about. Is something that crosses this or something that might cause this is some kind of completion that you've went through that was a major completion. I feel like you've recently been blindsided a little bit by something that's weighing on your mind still. That makes you feel a little beat up. However, I have a card that represents more about you, and this person would be a logical person, down to earth and grounded. She wouldn't be someone who takes off on a whim of fancy. She needs stability and structure most times. However, more about the situation would indicate that even though she's not too head-based, she's feeling or perceiving herself to be stuck in a situation, but that's only of her own doing and she can undo it at any time. As a final outcome of whatever this is, I've got the Hierophant, and that's another major arcana, and that signifies a big lesson that you're learning or going through or going to be going through when you do finish it. The 5, however, tells me that you should probably start catching on and learn your lesson the easy way rather than the hard way. If you are, don't fight it. Give in a little bit by letting go of the things that don't serve you. Okay, shed those appendages. That's the energy of the 5, or else this is like that nun at Catholic school with the ruler coming to smack those hands because you're not listening and learning your lesson. So pull yourself, if you're too far into your head from where you usually are down on earth, pull yourself back a little bit. A lot of these are swords, so they're perspective, they're thought, and you control those. Don't forget that. The ending of whatever this might have been tough. You might really feel beat up about it, and you might have a lot of high intense energy about it, but you can get over it, and you should try and do that the easiest way. I leave that with you. I hope it resonates.
Okay, who's next?
Laura Pelosi, and then we have Tammy's brother Jeff. That's the
Okay.
end of it. So
Okay. Why don't we do Tammy's brother Jeff first, and Colleen, why don't you and Tiff take that?
okay. The first card I have for you is the Tower reversed. And when I see this card, things have changed and there's been a lot of chaos going on around you. And you're just looking for some way to gain control, and you need to sometimes not control it, just let everything flow. The second card I've got for you is the World, and again, this one is reversed and it's another major. And everything just isn't working the way you want it to, and it's just everything's upside down for you right now. And this is a time where everything is outside of your control, and you just need to roll with it. And I keep reinforcing that rolling with it because it's very important. And the last card I have for you is the Sun. And that's telling me that everything's going to come out okay in the end. And this isn't the end. So just hang in there and everything will fall together. So I leave that with love and light for you.
The first card I got is, the waxing crescent moon, which is have faith in your dreams. I feel like there has been a specific person coming to you in your dreams and, trying to communicate with you and to let you know that, like in the picture, they're as free as the butterflies flying around. They're in a happy, safe space now. The next card I got is the full moon in Aquarius, which is show the world the real you. It's time for you to take the lessons that you've learned from this situation and let the world see who you truly are. Don't try to hold back anything or hold anything in. Just, like she's dumping out the water, let it all out. The next card I got is the new moon in Gemini, which is communication is key. I feel like with this situation that you need to be open and honest about how you're feeling inside and how, certain things may trigger you or certain, smells or, it's time to be open with how you're feeling and, express to people that, certain things make you feel a certain way. And, the more you're open with people, the more that, you yourself can understand it and how you and the people around you can get through the situation together. And the fourth card I got is the third quarter moon, which is adjustments are required. And, with this situation, there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of new things that, you have to adjust to and new feelings coming up that, are, some may be, happy feelings, and a lot of them I feel like are really hard feelings that you are having, an extremely difficult time understanding within yourself. And it's time to adjust to everything that's going on and, accept it. And always remember, have faith in your dreams, that this in your dreams is your quiet time and your peaceful time. And, it's when the spirits around you or your guides are trying to help you get through the situation going on. And I'll leave that with you.
All right. And for the last one, let's do Lester and Dawn.
That's it. And what was the?
Isn't there one more?
Yeah, Laura Pelosi. It's a general, sorry.
Laura's going to get you.
What, that I forgot?
Yeah, I'm joking.
I didn't forget.
I'm joking. All right. We have Lester and Dawn.
All right, I'll go first. Listen to your intuition. You're ready, and there's peaceful resolution. So listen to your intuition. Look into your side. Look into yourself because you hold all the answers. Listen to your higher self. Meditation, walking in nature, whatever helps you. But listen to yourself. You're ready. Your guides are telling you you're ready. I feel that they're pretty much knocking on your shoulders sometimes to get your attention. You're ready. And peaceful resolutions. There may have been something going on in your life. It's coming to an end, and there's going to be Lots of peace coming. I'll leave that with you. You're muted. Or we can't hear you.
There we go. My bad.
Are you Jack again?
Must been.
Mm-hmm.
There's always one person in this team that's always messing things up.
Okay, I'll take on the road, Jack. But anyhow, I got the air card again. This is the being creative. The next card is the birds, all about freedom. And the last card, a lot of people fear this one, but I don't. It's the death card. It's all about transformation. It's all about whatever is happening with you. You're about ready to it's all about ready to come to an end, and you're about ready to be transformed over because you're about ready to get freedom. And you got to be creative when you do it. So you can break this part, whatever it is, to where you can get to freedom. And I'll leave you with that.
Sweet. So I think we covered everybody, right?
Yes, we did.
All right. I want to thank you guys for, being patient while I was traveling and I didn't have internet. I missed you guys terribly. And, thank you for the honor and the privilege of allowing all of us to read for you tonight.
And I'm going to miss you the next couple weeks.
Yes, you're going to be busy.
I'm not going to be able to play with you guys for 2 weeks.
Are you going to be doing the murder mystery?
No, I'm going to Maine. So,
Oh, no, you told me that. Duh, I knew that.
yeah.
So who's gonna be my new partner? Because Colleen's been my partner for weeks.
I'll take care of you, girl. I'll take care of you.
I was
Don't
going to
worry.
say, I'm the oddball out tonight, so.
I'll take care of
Sebastian,
you.
oddball.
Sebastian will step in.
Okay.
And I will be taking another trip. I will be going back up to upstate New York in October and working my way back down south doing readings and meditations again. So we may have another little break in October, just so everybody's
Oh.
aware.
You lying. That was not a vacation. That was a vacation.
It was a work. It turned into a workation. I was only supposed to work in upstate New York, and I worked all the way back. But you know what? I enjoyed every minute of it, so it's all good. If you love what you do, you don't work.
Right.
All right. So you guys want to say goodnight to the good people?
Thank you.
Good night, good
night.
people.
Good night, good happy people.
No, that's Jack, and Jack's not here, so I have to do it. Good night, happy people.
Oh.
Both of you.
Oh, did everybody hear that?
Really?
Good night, happy people.
Oh, man.
I'm glad that was recorded.
I'll just go ahead in the comments and tag Jack.
I'm gonna get this one out. I'm sitting this one out.
I'm
What's
tagging
her?
her right now.
Come on,
Richard,
Jack. You need to be here.
I love you, Jack.
Come on, Jack. We need you.
Good night, everybody, and may your week be as amazing as you.